Hi, everyone. I remember last year we are in the upstairs first floor. So when I asked what's the venue this year, they say we are basement. I thought, okay, they probably think we are too loud, drank too much last year. So we'd better to lock land under the basement. So that's why I guess. I joined MediaTek for almost 15 years. I would like to say this is maybe it's the most exciting moment since in these 15 years, because today we announce our premium smartphone family brand name. It's called Helio. Many people think, what is Helio? The purpose to introduce the brand name is to show our commitment to be a more inclusive and to provide a better way to fulfill our vision for everyday genius. We launched the brand, company branding last year. It's based on the gold color and image represents and the movement. And the gold coming from the light, the color of sun, because the sun, every creature, everything on the earth get energy from sun. So sun represent a very sustainable, enable everything. So that aligned to our everyday genius. MediaTek will enable every people in the world to fulfill their innovation or any task they can achieve. So that's Helio. Helio is the ancient Greek god name coming from that. So we picked that as the sun identity for our platform. We can provide the energy. It's very sustainable and create the opportunity for everyone. That's also align our main thing for the everyday genius. That's sun provide everything you need on the earth. So that's just Johan said we have some Helio spectrum. You can say that. The Helio will focus for the extreme and premium segment, as so-called is a higher segment for the smartphone platforms. And there are two series we will introduce today. One we call the X series. X means the extreme performance. We believe we have the state-of-the-art computing architecture and the uncompromised multimedia experience that I encourage you can see the demo we provide today. That's pretty amazing. To see is to believe. The multimedia feature is not easy to describe by word. The other series is a P3 series. It provides a premium performance, but we will make the P series with the premium performance optimized for the small PCB form factor and better battery life. That's very important because there are many users and manufacturers, they need high-end features, but they need to accommodate into a very slim and stylish design. So we reduce the area, reduce the power for better battery and better ID design to enable more high-end feature in that segment. So today we will introduce the first product for the Helio company called X10. The X means that's an extreme performance segment. There's two very important identity that X10 carry. One is a leading mobile computing performance. Later we can check what it means. We believe that we are in the top tier for all mobile platform that you can see in the world. And second, we got the best multimedia experience you can see the other way. There we will introduce the world first 120 display refresh rate and very high-end DTV quality image processing. And of course, we already have the 265, 4K encoding, and very advanced instant focus the camera features that you can see the demo. And we are the leading slow motion capture technology in the world as well. Talking about the performance, we can compare of the state-of-the-art processor. You can see the San Diego company and the Korea company. Their flagship benchmark. We are in the same ballpark range, and some of them even want better computing performance than the current flagships. And the other is our architectural innovation, is the multi-core computing. When you have a one core extend to octa-core, say the A-core structure, so ideally you get 8x performance, but it's not. Because in reality, you have some scheduling software overhead and some heat, power, thermal throttling overhead. So eventually, when single core to A core, you got the ratio we call the multi to single ratio. You can take similar to the investment, the PE ratio, something like that. The multiple core versus single core performance ratio. And that's the, that ratio shows our true innovation in core pilot. Because in our Helio X10, when you have a one core boost to A core performance, it's roughly we have 8.4x gain. The other one, the newest one, the latest one, San Diego company product, they can only get 3.5x performance gain. That shows our co-pilot architectural innovation really achieved a brand new standard for the multi-core computing. The other area is multimedia. We have a bunch of the high quality display enhancement. It's not easy to look at the slide or through my words, so please go to the booth to see the demo after the presentation. The first one is the picture quality enhancement, that we have very sophisticated engine to enhance the picture quality for contrast, for dynamic range control, and the sharpness. The other one is very interesting that we call the smart screen. We provide the best viewing experience across the different lighting conditions. Say the very dark, somebody will use your smartphone before you sleep. That's very dark. And somebody use the smartphone outside, their sunshine or very bright space. Traditionally, the viewing experience in different lighting conditions, it varies. But our very advanced content-aware and ambient-aware pixel engine can provide a very good optimization for each pixel individually. It's not global tweaking. It's the individual processing for that. You can see that. The most important one is that we bring the whole new LCD display technology to the mobile. Currently, all your phone, including mine now, is 60 Hertz refresh rate. That produces some artifact. And the Helio X10 is the first silicon platform to provide 120 Hertz refresh rate to the smartphone, to the mobile platform. It can reduce the motion blur, it can increase the response time, and provide excellent uncompromised motion experience that later you can check the demo. And the other one, we are very advanced to be the camera feature like the super slow motion. That currently you can enjoy the slow motion from other platforms like 120, say the 120 frames per second, or for the iPhone 6, it's the 240 frames per second. And we push the boundary into the 480 frames per second. That you can say that it's quite interesting and amazing when you can make pictures for your pets, your child, or some very interesting motion moments. You can see that. Currently, you can only see 120 now. But for the Helio X10, we provide 480 slow motion. It's provide different experience and innovation for that. The other one is the instant focus that we provide a very quick, that's instant focus. Sometimes you be suffer or get trouble for focus for the close to and next you focus to the far end object. Our instant focus will provide a real-time face detection to focus in the camera. Okay, the last page. Today we introduced the X10. It's our first Helio platform. And there are new ones coming soon in the second half of this year. They include the latest Cortex-A72 CPU core and advanced processing technology, say the 20, and MiraVision Plus, based on current MiraVision display technology to push the boundary to better viewing experience. And our third generation LTE modem, which include the carrier occasion inside. So that's it. I hope you can enjoy this moment and look around the demo. And you see, we even designed the pinout as the edge.